common things that I see people saying is, how can I stop my dog from doing this behaviour? And it is a strange thing that whenever a dog's behaving in a way that we don't understand or we don't like, we immediately go to trying to find a solution rather than looking at the dog themselves. Let me ask you, how do you behave when you've got a headache, or you're tired, or you've got a tummy upset, or your back is aching? I know for me, if I've got backache and I have a bad night's sleep, I am going to be much more likely prone to losing my temper the next day, or at least being a little bit sharp and short with people. And it's exactly the same for our dogs. Whenever we see a behaviour problem, we have to look at the dog's health as a fundamental question to ask. Is there something going on with my dog? If just simply losing a night's sleep can make humans more aggressive, then losing a night's sleep because your belly's really hurting or you need to get up to the toilet 7 times, it's obvious that we're going to see increased aggression in our dogs for the next few days. Dogs are really good at hiding pain. They wouldn't want to show weakness because that threatens their survival. So they quite often hide signs of pain, and it's only with a trained eye that we can see that something's going on with the dog. So you might see something like they're just a little bit more reluctant to get in the car. They don't want their lead and harness put on. They stop on walks and refuse to walk. They might be jumping up all over the place. They might tell you to get off with their mouths when you touch certain parts of them, or they look a bit stiff from getting up from sleeping. They're reluctant to sit or lie down when you ask them. It's up to me as your behaviourist to be able to spot these things in your dog, and I might have to talk to your vet about some of the things that I'm seeing. There's a massive link between health and behaviour, and there have been many studies done. The latest study to come out of Lincoln University with Professor Daniel Mills and colleagues suggested that 84% of dogs who showed aggression towards people had pain of some description. That's pretty high, isn't it? So we cannot rule out the effects of poor health on behaviour. Common health issues that I see are pains in limbs, pains in spines and necks and hips, things like gut issues where your dog's getting intermittent loose stools, or they're fussy about their food because actually their tummy's really hurt. And sensitivity, skin sensitivities and itchiness can make dogs really not want to be touched. Being chronically itchy is really irritating. It stops you sleeping deeply and you just don't know what to do with yourself. So it's exactly the same for our dogs. So itchy dogs with ear problems, with skin problems, itchy dogs who don't want to be touched, their paws are really sensitive. You might have a dog whose guts are not quite right, they're a bit fussy about their food, they're not eating what you think they should be eating, or maybe what's coming out of the other end is not great. And you may find that your dog's not moving in the way that they should be moving. See if you can be a bit of a dog health detective and watch your dog and see if any of the things that I've mentioned are occurring. We'll do that together on your programme, but for now you can start and send me your observations.